Hi guys, welcome to Matt Fryer Golf. I'm down at Forest of Arden Golf Club today and I'm joined by Alistair Davies Golf. Do check out Alistair's channel guys, have a look on there, some great content on there. What we're going to do now, Alistair's going to actually give me a little bit of a lesson, have a look at my swing. We're going to get some data from his Trackman and go through it then, what the changes I may need to make or what Alistair thinks I need to make. Have a look at those, hit some balls and then see if it's any better.
Yeah.
So yeah. Here we go.
Hopefully you enjoy. Okay, Matt, so we're going to have a little look at your golf swing here now. After watching you play in the course today as well, especially, I thought you swung it quite nicely. Looking at your Trackman data, there's a couple of things that come out. The swing plane at impact is a little bit high. Yours is 65 degrees, and it should be about 60 degrees. You know, we'll give you a tolerance for about 1 or 2 degrees for sure, but it's a little bit higher than we want. Other than that, your data was pretty good. The launch angle was a wee bit high at 16 degrees rather than about 14. So again, we'll look for those two things really through this video to see if there's a reason why they happen and see if we can help you put them right. So from a setup point of view, it's pretty good. I'd possibly look at getting your hips maybe a touch closer to the target line and your knees a bit straighter, but otherwise I quite like the setup. Then when we look at the backswing, I think your backswing, you move the club quite nicely. Certainly nothing that's going to change your world if we change. I think it's pretty good. As you start to come down, there's a little bit of tucking under with your pelvis and a little bit of early extension, which causes these hands and arms to return higher than they were at the start. And your feet really a little bit flat-footed through that. But again, I like to see sort of foot roll and not foot raise. So you're not far off what I'd want, but we certainly want to get the feeling that your feet are working and your hips are opening a bit more through the hitting zone. If we look at the right-hand screen here, again, backswing-wise, it looks pretty good. As we come down to the through swing, for me, your left hip just starts to back up a touch there through hit, and your head is a touch behind the ball at contact. So it sort of goes hand in hand, your head dropping back and your pelvis dropping under, and it gives you that kind of high hand position at impact. And then as you go through to the post-impact position, you'll see here your hands just trying to turn over to recover that, really. Even though you play a lot of fades, these shots generally on the Trackman are pretty straight. So we're going to just try and give you a little feel now and some drills to get you to feel that your hands get lower, and we'll come back with the Trackman to see how that looks. Let's just look at your Trackman data. If we start off with the original data, a lot of good things we'd look at here and good things that we'd want. Main features to look at really to push you forward would be to get your speed increased. It's a little bit sluggish at 84. Tour average would be 92 for a 6-iron. A lot of the other data from the point of view angle, path and face, excellent. Face to path, excellent. Launch angle a little bit high at 16 degrees. That one want to be about 14 degrees. And the spin rate's a little bit low as well. So possibly the strike might be a little bit high up the face, giving you a high launch, low spin. Smash factor excellent, that's above tour average. But your swing plane is the one thing I'd look at here, is higher than tour average by about 5 degrees. So this is you at the start, and if we look at then when we did a few little tricks and drills and stuff like that, your swing plane came down to 62.8, and your speed also went up a touch as well. So that's mostly because we got you working on getting your hands lower and your bum out more, and trying to open your body up more so you don't really extend through your pelvis and get your hands high, which gave you that kind of lack of speed and high shaft plane. Also, your launch angle's down a little bit and your spin rate's up a bit. So everything here from a Trackman point of view is working more towards where you want it to. Obviously, the accuracy of the shots isn't as good because you're not used to what we're asking you to do so far. But from a point of view of the things we try to focus on, we've made an improvement. And that's just through working on the things we saw in your video of your swing, which is on the separate video you can see, to get the kind of goals and the outcomes we want. And that's how I'd use Trackman within the lesson.
Right guys, so you've seen the day today, you've seen my swing, you've seen what Alistair thought on it. You obviously will have heard his thoughts being voiced over on those videos there, and then got the data from the Trackman, what I needed to do on my swing, about my playing mainly it was. So he's giving me a few things that I need to go away and work on, and hopefully that will help me. If you haven't seen our other videos also guys, do check those out. There's a couple of vlogs that are some on my channel, some also on Alistair's channel, some other challenges as well. And do, if you get a chance, come down and visit Alistair at Forest of Arden, try and get a game in. It's awesome. It's been quite cold today, February, but the course has been immaculate, and yeah, I want to thank everyone for letting us come down here today and play, and thank Alistair for all his support and everything in all the videos today. And do also go and check his channel out guys, and yeah, I'll see you soon with more videos. Remember, do subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you like them, and share them round.